In San Francisco and in cities from coast to coast, more and more massage parlors are moving into the business of sex for sale.
Do you know what they do here? Massage? Spa?
No, it's a house of prostitution.
Behind iron gates like these, thousands of young women from Asia and all across the world are bought and sold into sexual servitude, pleasing men on the hunt for a happy ending.
Well, the guy got it. He looks like he got it the way he wanted. Look at that.
This isn't just one or two girls. These are thousands and thousands of girls being sold for sex all over the country every single day.
Tonight, MSNBC returns to San Francisco and goes undercover with the city's human trafficking task force.
Okay, he's in.
As they fight to pull back the veil on this cruelest of parlor games.
So sorry, first time, please. Help me.
And try to rescue the girls and young women trapped as sex slaves in the land of the free.
Every minute of their day is spent either being raped or waiting for the next man to show up who's going to rape them.
Standing guard at America's Golden Gate, the city of San Francisco is uniquely seasoned with Asian influence. But the city by the bay has also imported another specialty from the Orient, illicit massage parlors that play host to a booming underground sex trade.
Human trafficking is alive and well in San Francisco.
Inspector Ed Walsh has spent 25 years with San Francisco's health department.
Hi, health department, how are you?
Since 2007, our cameras have followed him on his beat,
Hello, ladies.
inspecting the city's massage parlors,
You got anybody else here today?
many of which are simply fronts for the business of prostitution.
There's a guy in there. So, like, when we go into these places, we observe sex. There's not supposed to be any sex. So, that's the bottom line.
Men looking for sex know that the price of admission is a quick $60 to the house. Once inside, a buyer can hand-pick a scantily clad woman from the bullpen and start a private party behind closed doors.
You go into the room, and then you negotiate a sex act with the masseuse. What I understand to be the going rate is like anywhere from like $120 to $140 for a sex act. And usually you can get any type of sex act that you like.
Working as part of San Francisco's human trafficking task force, health inspectors like Walsh and Dr. Johnson Ojo have helped shut down more than 80 illicit massage parlors since 2005. But now, thanks in part to a new California law that makes it easier to obtain permits and dodge health department rules, the massage business here is roaring back.
Hi, hello. 2 years ago, my inventory was like about 150 facilities. There has to be at least another 50. So yeah, there's a glut of new massage establishments.
Despite the setback, the task force remains determined and has ramped up inspections. Today, Inspector Walsh has received a tip that the owners of this particular massage parlor in the financial district are actually running a brothel.
What we got to do is we got to start telling those people to go downstairs and wait.
Unlike police, health inspectors do not need a search warrant to pop in unannounced and start poking around. But after so many years on the job, Inspector Walsh is now a familiar face to many of the people who run these places. If their surveillance cameras see him coming, they'll be on their best behavior.
We'll just wait. Let us wait on the corner. Let's go in there, and they're not going to know who you were.
But they won't recognize this younger inspector.
Go ahead. Go for it.
And so they're more likely to buzz him in and offer him the real deal.
Wait, what did you see when you first went in there?
There was girls sitting on the couches. I would say about 5 of them putting makeup on. A girl wearing yellow lingerie, black lingerie, hot pink lingerie, light pink lingerie.
Moments later, Inspector Walsh enters.
Hi, health department. How's everybody? Oh.
He finds women in lingerie scrambling to cover themselves and startled customers racing for the exit.
Hello, what are you doing? Putting your clothes on?
Your condition.
Whoa.
Upstairs, Inspector Walsh finds more massage rooms with women and men in various states of undress.
Hello. Oh, hi, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
Good.
What's your name?
Some of the Johns were upset that we were there. One room, the guy asked me what the hell I was doing there.
Hi. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
May I ask why you're walking?
With the health department. It's an inspection. They were putting their pants on when I walked in.
What do you think's going on there?
Well, there's sexual activity, obviously.
Wait. What is this?
These men want nothing to do with Inspector Walsh or our cameras. One by one, they clear out.
Oh, here's another one.
This man may be camera shy, but he's not about to leave without a refund. The house returns his $60 cash entry fee.
It's the most girls I've ever seen here. And this is like at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Can everybody get their IDs out, please? Massage IDs?
One by one, the women are identified and cited for improper attire. Fining massage parlors for scantily clad women is one of the numerous code violations the city came up with to deter illegal activity.
Where's the manager? Who's the manager? No?
As is often the case in these places, the manager is nowhere to be found, leaving the women to take the blame.
So sorry, first time, please. Help me.
This young woman, who we'll call Lily, is sadly typical of thousands working in San Francisco's massage parlors.
Thank you.
You live in El Monte, California?
Yes.
That's in Southern California.
Yes.
Why are you here?
Yeah.
Where do you live? When do you go home tonight? Where are you going to go?
Lily fails to provide her address here in San Francisco, a typical indication that she may very likely be staying right here in the massage parlor.
So, Ed, what does this look like to you?
It's like they're living here. There's like 2 suitcases here full of clothes. And there's shoes, there's bags of blankets. I would suspect that the lady that we found in this room probably lives here, because when we asked her where she lived, she didn't have an address. And her ID says that she's from El Monte, California, which is in Southern California.
Why would the women be living here? What does that indicate to you?
They may be trafficked. Yeah, they may not be here on their own volition. They may be forced to be here.
Ed's suspicion that Lily may be trafficked comes from more than 2 decades of working as a public health watchdog. In 2005, his observations helped a federal trafficking raid free 100 Korean women from downtown massage parlors. When rescued, the women told police parlor owners forced them to have sex with customers in order to repay traffickers who brought them to America.
So there are 5 girls.
Since then, health inspectors and San Francisco police have been working vigilantly to prevent a reoccurrence of organized sex trafficking in the city.
And where did you come from? Where is your home country?
Me? I'm Vietnamese.
What is the work that you do here?
I don't know. I don't understand. So sorry.
You don't understand massage?
Yeah.
But I saw you in the room, so you're not giving massage?
Oh, no. I have take shower. I go shower. And then I change my clothes. That's why I in the room. So sorry.
So you were in the room showering and changing your clothes?
Yes.
Because you live here or you work here?
Oh no. Because this morning I'm so sorry. I don't. Yeah. I don't speak English too much. So sorry. So sorry.
That's okay. You don't have to be sorry. You just have to do the right thing. All this is tough for me. Especially the way that girl was sitting down there, like begging not to give her a citation. But I had to. You know, that's my job. That's the problem. When you want to close out the light and everything, they don't check this.
For now, Inspector Walsh will carry on, shining a light into some of the city's darkest corners.
So like here's a bunch of mold and mildew over here.
Keeping San Francisco clean is a job that he takes seriously.
See all that? Clean all that?
And the task now grows tougher with every passing day.
Just a reminder, okay, when you do massage, everybody has to wear the white coat. Always, always. Otherwise, you're going to get a ticket. Wow, the guy got it. He looks like he got what he wanted. Look at that. He seemed kind of relaxed when we walked out. He wasn't disappointed.
It's a Friday evening in San Francisco, and agents with the city's human trafficking task force are preparing to conduct surprise inspections of local massage parlors.
Today we have about 6 places to go.
The task force combines the efforts of health department inspectors like Dr. Johnson Ojo and Ed Walsh, working together with police, firefighters, and agents from the city's departments of building and planning. Tonight, the task force will be looking for violations of municipal codes behind the well-guarded iron gates of massage parlors that often act as fronts for prostitution.
Just a reminder, okay, when you do massage, everybody has to wear the white coat.
Some codes, like requiring masseuses to be fully dressed and licensed by the city, were written to prevent foreign women from being abused.
The later we stay out tonight, the better our chances are of finding some illegal activity and girls without permits.
Tonight's first stop is the A&Y Health Center on San Bruno Avenue, a spot that's all too familiar to Inspector Walsh.
We've had numerous complaints in the past about illegal activity being conducted here. This is a place we need to keep under surveillance. Hi, how are you? Hi, honey.
Yeah.
How are you doing? Okay? Okay, hold on a second.
What they initially find here are half a dozen women, some who at first appear to be working without permits and possibly in the country illegally.
You speak Chinese? You want to talk to her? Who wants to talk to her first?
I think they need some interpretation here. Thanks, bro.
We've seen it all. First of all, the operators have taught them not to speak. And the first thing they do once you walk in there, they tell you that they don't understand English.
到时候他会在这个 commissioner 面前
Inspectors check the women for ID and massage licenses.
That's you?
Yeah, me.
Okay.
Massage license 这是 downstairs office You know, office 这是 boss keep.
Here, come with me. Come with me. Show me where it is. Show me where it is.
While Inspector Walsh tracks down this woman's license, our producer spots two scantily clad women who scurry out of rooms, pull on sweatshirts, and immediately start doing laundry.
The one in the green doesn't have a license.
No, and this lady here doesn't either.
As they nervously busy themselves, the young women tell inspectors they don't do massage. They're just newly arrived cleaning ladies.
And do you have your license?
No, I'm no worker. I work just clean. I'm no masseuse.
You're just cleaning?
Yeah.
And how long has she been here?
So, and then few months, yeah. And she just come back to China, so yesterday, and then she come back this first day today.
So are you a citizen or?
No, I'm not a citizen.
Is she a legal resident of the United States? She's
Yeah, she have a green card, yeah.
And you don't do massage?
No. I'm not masseuse.
Who's the cleaning person?
Inspectors are skeptical of the young woman's story because they've heard similar tales from commercial sex workers before, including those caught selling sex in another massage parlor owned by the same people who own this one.
You know, in many massage parlors, we know that prostitution, commercial sex is an ongoing activity. Whatever the work that's occurring here, whether it's commercial sex or any other kind of labor, we're just concerned as whether people are being coerced into it.
How come you dress like that? That's not good.
Oh, I tried to change this.
I have to give you a ticket. Can't have any exposed skin from your shoulders to the top of your knee. She's wearing shorts and she has a low-cut shirt on. It's good now. This is the way you're supposed to dress.
Every time when you are at work, you dress appropriately.
As darkness falls on San Francisco, the inspection team moves on to their next target.
It's called Nikki's Oriental Massage. We're going to wait till 10 o'clock. We can nail them for operating after hours.
The team gathers about a block away from Nikki's Oriental Massage. The man in the striped sweater is the undercover John.
I'm planning to go inside, try to solicit for a massage, basically see what's happening before the inspectors and SFPD and the task force comes inside.
Investigators give the undercover a minute to get in and speak with the women before moving in for their inspection.
Hello. How are you ladies? Are you guys by yourself, just you and her?
Inside, inspectors find 6 women.
One customer?
including one who is undressed in a room with a man who is also naked.
There's a guy in there.
A distinguished-looking elderly gentleman, the man dresses quickly and ambles away from our cameras, leaving behind fresh evidence of what appears to be a mission accomplished.
Well, the guy got it. He looks like he got what he wanted. Look at that. He seemed kind of relaxed when we walked out. He wasn't disappointed. So, like, when we go into these places, we observe sex. So, that's the bottom line.
In another room, inspectors find more indications that Nikki's Oriental massage parlor may be doubling as a house of prostitution.
We found condoms. We found a large amount of cash. We found all kinds of lubricants for sex acts, for hand jobs.
This woman is the manager on duty tonight. She denies any knowledge of sex for sale in the massage parlor.
Okay, what do you have these for? They're supposed to be here.
I don't know. Because, sometimes customer, why he come, sometimes he bring, he leave, that we don't know.
Okay, well, this should not be here. There's no reason to have those here.
Nikki's will be cited and fined for violations of the city's health code.
I'm citing you for operating the massage parlor after 10 o'clock. They say there's no reason to have massage after 10, unless it's illegal massage. Okay? Sign there.
And the evidence of sex for sale here will become part of a larger case to close the place down if the operators refuse to clean up their act.
We do believe that there's a pretty wide variety of exploitation going on. So the fact that we keep doing these inspections, even if there's exploitation going on, which there surely is, at least it makes it so that it can't be done in a more overt way.
Okay, look at me, come on. That really shocked me. About 4 women were stuck into a hole about 18 inches wide and about 36 inches long.
In San Francisco, agents with the health department are out on a Friday night, conducting surprise inspections of the city's massage parlors.
Hello, how are you ladies?
And finding evidence that many of these places are simply fronts for the underground sex trade.
One customer? There's a guy in there. So, like, when we go into these places, we observe sex. So, that's the bottom line. Okay, what do you have these for? They're supposed to be here.
Evidence and information gathered during routine health inspections like these actually play a key role in San Francisco's ongoing efforts to stamp out human trafficking.
We have the ability to suspend or revoke permits and close facilities for violating the health code. With these different violations that the health code provides, we can build cases against bad places and eventually, over time, suspend or revoke the massage establishment permit so we could get the facility closed.
San Francisco Police, can you open the door, please?
In 2010, our cameras were witness to one such closing. The notorious Sunflower Massage Parlor at 450 B. Jones Street in the city's Tenderloin district.
We are here to serve the order indicating that your license has been revoked.
This revocation came only after a hard-fought 6-year court battle.
Come on out, health department.
And our documentary investigation that revealed Sunflower to be little more than a brothel, hiding behind the facade of a massage parlor.
This was a house of prostitution. If you're just there for a massage, they don't want you just there for a massage. They want the money for the extra service.
Year after year, authorities, including the FBI, received reports of young foreign women being coerced into selling sex for cash at Sunflower.
There were so many signs of trafficking. There was living quarters found in the space, holes in the walls where women who were working as, so to speak, massage practitioners were hiding because they didn't have licenses.
As we witnessed in numerous visits, Sunflower's big achievement over the years was building secret hiding places to house women.
What is this?
That's where they were sleeping previously.
We found a room that was under the stairs, and they had a lot of mattresses there where the women sleep. It's a fire hazard, and there's very poor ventilation. I don't think any human being should be subjected to this kind of treatment.
After multiple fines, Sunflower finally walled up that illegal living space. But 2 inspections later, the task force uncovered yet another concealed room.
This is a mirror on the wall. and behind the wall is a hole actually cut into the wall. And when you open it, you discover that there is a hole there. That really shocked me. About 4 women were stuck into a hole that is about 18 inches wide and about 36 inches long. Okay, look at me, you can come out.
The investigation of Sunflower went literally through the looking glass when inspectors found women crammed into a cubbyhole behind this wall.
Stay right there. Stay right there.
Go right to this front, please.
They were actually behind a facade that looks like a mirror until we started hearing noises that we decided to pull the mirror down. Lo and behold, it's a hiding place.
450B Jones Street.
Over the years, Sunflower spared no legal expense battling the health department in court and managed to stay open.
And I don't think they were in violation.
Sunflower was able to hire the best attorneys to refute all our allegations, all our evidence.
To tell you the truth, they would rather pay any fine you levy on them than to shut them down. So that tells you money is not an issue.
Even on the very day that Sunflower was legally shut down, we saw indications that men were still coming here in search of a happy ending.
He had his shoes in his hand. He was barefooted walking out of the premises.
The shuttering of Sunflower was a significant victory in San Francisco's fight against human trafficking.
Okay, I posted a sign on the front door saying your permit's been revoked. Do not remove it. You're supposed to close effective 5 p.m. today. No customers, no massage activities. Okay?
And the revocation should have put an end to the business of sex for sale at this particular address.
We had a moratorium on that location. We were not going to issue a massage establishment permit there because of all the history there, the prostitution and potential human trafficking at that location.
They used to open till about 2 o'clock in the morning.
I think even later than that sometimes.
Yeah.
But inspectors will soon discover that the battle at 450 B. Jones Street has only just begun. Coming up.
Alan's going in now. Tell me what you saw.
When I walked in, a female in teal came out of one of the doors and she opened up her lab coat with a lingerie under.
San Francisco Police, can you open the door, please?
In 2010, the city of San Francisco finally succeeded in closing down Sunflower, a notorious hotspot for prostitution, masquerading as a legitimate massage parlor.
They were closed, the owner left, and then the owner of the building rented the facility to somebody else. We had a moratorium on that location. We were not going to issue a massage establishment permit there because of all the history there, the prostitution and potential human trafficking at that location.
Unable to get another city permit for a massage establishment, the new owners at this address decided to get creative in rebranding their business.
They first of all opened under the guise of, what did they call themselves? Relaxation spa, whatever that is.
Yeah, that's a common term used now. It's actually just came up within the last year and a half.
So by simply calling themselves a relaxation spa, the new owners secured a new business permit and got into the so-called business of relaxation.
Basically, there are girls there that will give you a towel, set up your room, and you take a shower, you take a bath, take a hot tub, and you lay down and relax.
Seriously?
That's what they say they do.
Do you believe them?
No, it's a house of prostitution.
Okay, go for it.
Despite their efforts, the new relaxation spa is not exempt from routine health inspections.
Alan's going in now.
And if women working here are caught offering massage, they can be cited and the business will be closed down for the night.
Okay, he's in.
Once inside, the undercover makes contact with 4 young women.
Hi, hello.
They are dressed improperly and offering the usual prelude to sex in this establishment, illegal massage.
Tell me what you saw.
When I walked in, a female in teal came out of one of the doors and she opened up her lab coat with a lingerie under. Another girl came out another door and opened up her lab coat. And then the third girl came out of another door, separate door, and opened up her lab coat. and all of them were just in their lingerie, and they sat down on the couch.
Who's the owner?
The owner not here, sir.
Who is the owner?
Oh, owner, he not here.
But what's the name of the owner?
Yeah.
The mama-san, or madam, is polite, but she plays dumb as inspectors turn their attention to identifying the younger women working here. These 3 women have legal ID, but no massage permits. And this young woman has no ID at all.
You have no wallet?
I don't have anything on me, sorry.
No wallet?
No, because I walk around here and I don't want nobody to snatch stuff from me.
What do you do here?
Me?
Yeah.
I do nothing.
You do nothing?
No.
What are you doing here then?
I was getting ready, actually.
Getting ready for what though?
I was doing my hair.
What kind of job do you do here?
I was just getting ready. I don't do anything. I work down at the bar.
The woman, who we'll call Donna, insists that she comes to the comfort spa only to get ready for a bartending job at a watering hole down the street.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
When we walk into some of this establishment, you hear some terrific stories. Tell me again why you are here.
Huh? Because I'm getting dressed. That's why I have extra clothes in here. I'm getting dressed to go to work.
And we ask you, who is your friend here? Who do you know here? You say you don't know anybody, but what gives you the authority to come to somebody else's establishment to change your clothes? You know that is a pure lie.
Well, she was looking for a manager.
Inspectors get a different take from the mama-san. She tells them that Donna came into the spa tonight looking for work in the relaxation business.
I saw her just come to look for a manager.
She's looking for a job?
Yeah, she tell me like that.
So what happens if your statement is contradictory to what somebody else tells me?
Then I don't know.
You don't know?
Then I don't know.
Or you're not telling me the truth?
I am telling you the truth. I come there to get dressed and I leave.
Do you have anything else in here? That has your name on it?
No, I don't. My phone?
Investigators eventually ID Donna by records on her cell phone. Walsh issues her a ticket for practicing massage without a license. But before we move on, Donna agrees to tell our producer a little more about herself and her travels.
I live in Nevada. I'm from Hawaii. I live in Nevada. I fly out here. My friend lives in San Mateo. I stay with her, but I don't want to catch the bus looking like this. There's crazy people in the world. I don't bring ID on me because there's crazy people in the world, because I don't want to get, I have to travel. I need my ID. So I come over here to get dressed, just to go down the street to work. That's it.
How old are you?
25.
By her own admission, Donna logs tens of thousands of miles on a regular circuit that includes sex trafficking hotspots like Hawaii, Las Vegas, LA, and San Francisco. Doing it all, she says, on bartending wages.
You make enough money to go from Nevada to here to Hawaii?
In Hawaii, I'm a hostess. We also host in Hawaii.
Under the circumstances, investigators begin to suspect that someone else may be moving Donna from place to place and possibly selling her for sex.
I don't work here. I promise I don't work here.
Do you know what they do here?
Massage? Spa?
But Donna isn't asking for help, and so there's little more they can do for her tonight.
Okay.
Maybe you can translate for them.
This is what I'm going to tell you.
At least for tonight, this establishment will be unable to skirt the laws of San Francisco.
Yeah, and the violations here are operating a massage establishment without a permit, and employing unlicensed workers, and operating after 10 o'clock.
No, stop, please, relax. Here, relax, relax.
I don't.
Yeah,
Okay. But you actually do massage here, not relaxation.
The so-called comfort spa will be cited for illegal massage and closed for the evening.
Yeah, why? I have a ticket, sir.
Just sign here.
Yeah, so I have ticket, sir.
Yeah.
And so after almost a decade of countless investigation hours and paperwork to stamp out the business of sex for sale at this address, it now appears that Inspector Walsh and Dr. Ojo are right back at square one.
It's a shame. But, it's not over. We're going to do it again. If we can get somebody to come forward and say they've been trafficked or they're forced to work there, then we can bring in the police and other city agencies and FBI to close it down.
And has anybody asked you to do anything that you don't want them to do?
I think it's really important to understand every minute of their day is spent either being raped or waiting for the next man to show up who's going to rape them.
As the health inspector overseeing all of San Francisco's 200-plus massage parlors, Ed Walsh has a unique window on the sordid business of human trafficking.
Hi, health department, how are you? Hello, ladies.
Every day he comes face to face with dozens of immigrant women from all across Asia.
Yeah, I need to see your IDs. You have massage IDs?
Many, he suspects, are indentured servants in the underground sex trade, afraid to talk or reveal they're not free to leave the premises.
You getting a lot of customers here?
No.
No customers.
Today, Inspector Walsh is quick to notice telltale signs that often distinguish legitimate massage parlors from houses of prostitution.
There's a lot of signs. Typically, you can look from the outside of the facility. There'll be double doors or locked gates. There'll be cameras on the outside of the facility so they can view the whole sidewalk.
Hi, health department. How's everybody?
Oh, you walk into the facility, you'll find girls that are improperly dressed. You'll find a number of high heels, lingerie. You'll find condoms, lubricants.
Okay, does anybody sleep here? Sleep at night?
Nobody.
Everybody goes home?
Another indicator of human trafficking is any evidence that women are actually living on the business premises, like fully stocked kitchens, mattresses, and drawers stuffed with underwear.
See, too many clothes here, too. What do you need all these clothes for? Fancy. That's fancy massage, huh? Special massage? Jeez.
Today, Inspector Walsh is following up on a tip that sex is for sale on the premises of this massage parlor in the city's Mission District.
KY Jelly. So we have 5 girls.
After a quick search of the rooms, he turns his attention to identifying the women working here and checking them for valid massage permits.
You've been here a long time, huh? Working here?
Yeah, today
First.
This response is funny, perhaps because it is obviously false.
Every time I come, you're always here.
I know, I'm always just one time come and always you coming.
It is the standard response that women working in illegal massage parlors are trained to give, and Inspector Walsh hears it all the time. The inspection is briefly interrupted by the arrival of a prospective customer. The man is buzzed inside, but he has a sudden change of heart when he gets a good look at our cameras.
But why should he be nervous? He's just coming for massage.
Our producer starts a conversation with this woman who we'll call June. A quick check of her ID reveals that she is more than 800 miles away from her home address near Seattle.
Why'd you come to California to work?
That fact piques Inspector Walsh's curiosity. He digs a little deeper.
But why would you want to come to California to do massage if you live in Washington?
I don't like the nice place.
June can't supply a home address in San Francisco. Inspector Walsh begins to suspect that she may be one of the thousands of young women trafficked around the country from parlor to parlor.
So you like working here?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't know yet.
When doors are officially closed for the day at this massage parlor, those girls are trapped inside, and they live on those premises.
Andrea Powell runs Fair Girls, a national organization dedicated to rescuing trafficked women.
I think it's really important to understand for these victims held inside these illicit massage parlors is that every minute of their day is spent either being raped or waiting for the next man to show up who's going to rape them.
Powell says many of the women who work in illegal massage parlors are actually victims of a bait-and-switch scheme that turns American dreams into a nightmare.
So our typical victim from a foreign country is approached by someone they know who says, I can offer you a job, you can work in this restaurant, life is going to be great, you're going to make thousands and thousands of dollars, you can come home and support your community, support your mom, support your family, and life will be great. They get over here and they're told, you know what, actually, we paid a lot of money to bring you over here and you're going to pay it back, and the only way you're going to pay it back is involved in prostitution. If you run, the police will catch you. If you run, you'll be arrested, you'll be in jail, and you'll be deported, and you'll be shamed forever, and your family, by the way, back at home will be punished as well.
How long have you worked here?
1 month.
Just 1 month?
Yeah.
June agrees to speak with our producer, but she appears to grow ever more confused and reluctant to answer even the simplest of questions.
Do you know where you live in the city? You don't know where you live. You don't know where you live. But you don't sleep here. You sleep here. And has anybody asked you to do anything that you don't want them to do? Is it enjoyable work?
Our producer's questions draw the attention of this woman, who prods June in Korean to keep her mouth shut.
말하지 마. Are you the manager?
I don't know English.
Listen, what kind of work are you doing here?
I don't know.
You don't know what kind of work you're doing here?
Only Korean cook.
What kind of work are you doing?
While the woman says she is just the cook, her commanding presence appears to have the desired effect of sealing June's lips.
That's okay.
It's okay?
For every young lady who we've worked with, from Southeast Asian countries, China, Thailand, South Korea, there is a culture of pleasing, and there is a sense of debt.
So sorry, first time, please.
That's okay. You don't have to be sorry. You just have to do the right thing.
Some of the young women who we've worked with have said, I wanted to leave, but if I left, how would I ever pay back this money, and my family's honor would be shamed forever. And so the girls are fully trapped, and they don't speak English. People are watching them at all times, and the only interaction they have with anyone who's not a trafficker are the men who are raping them. So how are they going to get out?
If you don't feel safe here, or you want some help, you want to get out of this situation, call me.
There may be plenty of suspicion here today, but since June isn't asking for help, there is little anyone can do.
Okay, that's my name. That's my cell phone number, okay?
All that Inspector Walsh can really offer is his phone number and his sincere desire to help if help is ever needed.
One girl looked like she was under duress.
Yeah, just by listening to her conversation, she was actually talking. Usually they've been trained not to talk to anybody. They won't open up to you. This girl was actually talking to us. That's why I gave her my card, my name and number on a piece of paper, so that she could call me if she needs some help.
Another young lady who we worked with actually said that she would pray over and over and over again that the next man would just kill me. I just don't want to do this anymore.
Today, all across America, massage parlors now populate the landscape. From the glittering home of the Golden Gate to the sleepy suburbs of Boston, the FBI and anti-trafficking advocates say criminals forcing women into sexual slavery is on the upswing.
This isn't just one or two girls. These are thousands and thousands of girls being sold for sex all over the country every single day.
Andrea Powell leads Fair Girls, a nonprofit that rescues girls from trafficking situations and tries to restore them to some semblance of normalcy.
You should come and look inside my office and see the over 125 girls who we have served in 2012 who were sold for sex as slaves in the United States. And you can't ignore this anymore. This is one of the biggest human rights issues that we're facing nationally and globally.
Among Powell's 125 clients are Asian women rescued from massage parlors, like this 19-year-old who we'll call Mei Lin.
She was from a very, very rural town in China. She was an unwanted child by her family. They really didn't want a girl. She was treated kind of like a domestic slave growing up anyway. And an uncle came to her and said, I have an idea. Why don't you work at this really fancy restaurant in New York City? You're going to make all this money, and then you're going to be so happy and rich, and you won't have to worry about anything. And all you have to do is pay the woman $2,000. So, of course, she didn't have $2,000 US. So a woman comes and meets her and says, I'll loan you the money. So she gets over to here on a fake passport, and then she's told, you just entered the country illegally with a fake passport. You'll get arrested and put in jail forever. Then she's told, if you want to pay back the money, you can work for 20 years in my restaurant, or I can let you work in this massage establishment doing massages. I'll teach you how to do that, and it'll only take you a year. So then she gets there, and the door's closed, there's barbed wire, and she's told, actually, you're going to have sex with these men. And if you don't do it, here's a picture of your brother in university right now, and something's going to happen to him if you don't do this.
Powell says massage parlor girls like Mei Lin frequently find themselves paralyzed by the fear of very real consequences should they choose to run from their captors.
The real motivating factors for keeping these girls enslaved and quiet, the real threat is often about their own family. Your family will be shamed if you don't pay back this money. Your family will be shamed because we'll tell them you're a prostitute and they won't want you back.
And so, Powell says, they go to work selling their bodies in an effort to pay back a perceived debt to their captors. Today, Powell says thousands of women, just like Mei Lin, are trapped in this cruel parlor game with ever-changing rules. A game that simply cannot be won.
She was told she owed $2,000. When she got to the U.S., she was told it's $75,000, and she could work her way out of it. But every time she used a condom, every time a bar of soap came her way, they would take that off. You owe us money for this, you owe us money for this. So that every month, she was charged rent, she was charged gas for the car, she was charged for electricity. So all these fake charges would come in so that she could never pay back this debt. Another young lady who we worked with actually said that she would pray over and over and over again that the next man would just kill her. She just said every time a man walked in, she would think, I hope this is the one who will just kill me. I just don't want to do this anymore.
In 2011, Mei Lin was finally rescued from her captors when Washington, D.C. police raided her massage parlor.
And when she finally was arrested and then later identified by Homeland Security as a victim of trafficking and brought to us, her brother was actually beaten up back at home, and she was sent a picture of that.
Despite that, Powell says Mei Lin bravely testified against her traffickers. With help from Fair Girls and some time to heal, Mei Lin is finally on the path to something like a normal life.
She is working in that restaurant she always wanted to work in, and she is in school, and life is a lot better, but she doesn't have her family anymore. They want nothing to do with her. These are kind of thin gray, but you want a couple? She did pay very dearly for this freedom, and that's very typical of this isolation for these young girls of not thinking anyone can understand them, and that's what we face.
According to Powell, facing reality means recognizing that the innocuous-looking massage parlors popping up in cities big and small means cheap sex for sale at the expense of innocence, like Mei Lin. She wants the men who buy sex in illicit massage parlors to know that for thousands of women like Mei Lin, there is no such thing as a happy ending.
Those who are buying these girls, I want them to actually see the face of these girls when they walk out the door. If they would turn around and see the look in her eyes, it's not a smiling, happy person. I would like for them to actually see these girls as they're arrested and see them as they're sitting in deportation proceedings, or see them as they're sitting in my office or other offices around the country crying because they don't know what they're going to do with the rest of their lives, and really see the impact. They are victims of trafficking, but in their mind, they're just a dirty girl that nobody cares about. And when you go and buy them, you're solidifying that in their mind.
If you don't feel safe here, or you want some help, you want to get out of this situation, call me.
A few days after our initial contact with June, Inspector Walsh returned to the palm tree spa to check on her. She had disappeared. The manager told Walsh that June left no forwarding address.